My name's Slen, and today we are going unscripted because, I have a speed paint and it's 14 minutes long, and I really don't think that just putting some music over it is a good idea because it's gonna sound like shit and it's gonna watch like shit and it's gonna be so fucking boring. Anyways, I kind of decided that making speed paints is fun, but I should really put like my voice over it so it's more engaging, I guess. So we're gonna turn these speed paints into a nice little podcast. I'm gonna call these either happy hour podcasts. Oh shit, happy hour speed paints or happy hour something something. I like the term happy hour a lot. Or alternatively, doodling and dialogue. That's the current name of the playlist anyway. I'm in my mom's car, like I always am, and I'm thinking of advice topics on the spot. This is really shit. Well, so what should I talk about? I just had a swim meet, and it was fucking shit. I really hate swimming, because I don't think that parents should really push their children to be in something that they don't like doing. I've been doing swimming for a good 6 years, and I still hate it. I've always hated it for my personal reasons. Some of them including I'm slow, I'm not very competitive, and I'm ugly as fuck. And those things really don't really mix well in swimming. I'm also like, I'm not very confident in myself either. So me being slow and not confident is not a really nice thing. I don't know. Well, I think that parents, if their child doesn't like it, even if they're good at it, or if the parents say that they're good at it, but the child doesn't like it, then they should really just not make the child do it, because it interferes with the child's happiness, and that's a big part of what a parent is supposed to do, make the child happy. I don't really know, man. Well, no, maybe I can see where my parents are coming from, because it's a sport, and no one likes sports from what I've seen. So, yeah, I think they're just pushing me to do it for, like, college or something. This will be a really good thing to write on my college resume, because I've literally been doing this since 3rd grade, and I'm so fucking old now. So, maybe it'll work. I'm in the fastest region, I think, in the nation as well. So if I'm mediocre here, then I'll be really fucking fast compared to everyone else. Which is good, I guess. That's all I really have to say about swimming. I'm not very interested in it. I can name literally one fucking swimmer, and that's Michael Phelps. I don't know why he's important. What else should I talk about? This is gonna be like 30 minutes long. I'm gonna have to cut this shit up so fucking... I'm a dumbass, why did I do this? So, let's talk about AP classes. Right now, I'm currently taking 2 AP classes because that's the max I can do in the year that I'm in for high school. Like, they don't offer any more AP classes for my age. And the 2 AP classes that I'm taking are AP Biology and AP Human Geography. And they're both a lot easier than I thought they'd be. AP Bio is super fucking easy to bullshit. Legitimately speaking, I am saying this as someone who is like a 95, 96 in the class. All you need is Crash Course, the Barron's question book, like that practice book or whatever practice book you can find. All you need is that, the Barron's, that practice book. A good one is Barron's. Alternatively, Princeton Review is also pretty good. You also need Spark Notes and Crash Course. Have I said that yet? I think I said it. I'm literally losing fucking brain cells. Crash Course videos on whatever you're going over, and pay attention in class. That's all really It is. I've not read a single chapter in my bio book yet. I've been doing all the homework based off my prior knowledge and guessing on the questions through my good test-taking skills. Like, whenever there's a multiple choice question, just fucking cross out everything until you find the right answer, or find a 50-50. So that's what I've been doing. I haven't been doing well on the homework, but I've been doing really well on the test, so that's why I have a 95, 96 in the class. With AP Human Geography, it's also a pretty easy class. I haven't studied for it once. Well, for the last 2 tests, I haven't studied at all. And, I'm skating through in it. I have like a 98. Super fucking easy. The only thing about it is that it's a shit ton of notes. So, I don't really know. It's pretty... I like it more than biology, but biology is more useful to me, so I study for that. That's the thing, man. With, like... That's the thing. When you're interested in something, but it's not very important, and there's something that's more important, but you're not interested in it at all, it's kind of disappointing, in my opinion, at least. Like, I'm genuinely interested in human geography, but I can never find the time to study for it, because I literally am drowning in studying right now for bio, with all my practice questions that I find. And, same thing with piano for me, because I do piano and I do swimming. And I'm not very good at piano and I don't do it competitively, which means I can't really use it for college. But I really, really fucking enjoy it. And then, on the other hand, swimming sucks dick, but I'm pretty decent at it. And by pretty decent, I mean pretty good, considering where I live. So, I've not been practicing piano at all in like the past 6 months. Since school started, I haven't been practicing. My teacher is kind of getting disappointed with me. I'm just sitting there like, fuck. I'd practice more if I could practice more, but I really can't. And I really like piano, so I really like piano and I really like my teacher, and I feel really sad when I make her disappointed. So, like, it's a mess, man. What else to talk about? Let's talk about school rallies. Rallies are really loud, and they're really boring. Like, we had a rally on Friday, and it was fucking boring, and it was bullshit. It was really bad. They had all the sports teams that did really well in quotation marks anyway, from my school. They all had them all, like, walk out in front of everyone, and everyone was, like, clapping or whatever. They were all like, ha ha ha, so cool! Like, that kind of shit. And, that's about it. They did that. They had the dance teams perform. There are 2 dance teams at my school. One actual dance team and one hip-hop team. The hip-hop team isn't that good, but I have a lot of friends on it. So I was pumped for the hip-hop team. And then the dance team came on, and literally their entire dance was their asses, and that's about it. Like, I'm being straight up right now. The entire dance was, like, them twerking, and I was sitting on the side where their asses were facing us, and I just sat there, and I was like, I'm starting to feel very unloyal right now. But, yeah. I recently have started getting into drawing on my iPad more. So if the format of these videos, like, physically changes, like, you can see that the video is different, it's because I got the speed paint off my iPad, because I can't screen record my iPad for that long. I've done it before. It doesn't really work out, because I can't airdrop it back. I have 2, 57-minute videos on my iPad. And, they're really long. So it just doesn't go through airdrop quickly enough for me. It takes a full fucking 40 minutes, and I don't want to sit through that. So, we're gonna rely on, iBiz Paint the speed paints that they make for you. Because I really can't be bothered to do a full fucking 47-minute video airdrop to my MacBook. That'd bomb my MacBook and it would bomb my iPad. Like, data-wise, storage-wise, it's not worth it. It's not efficient enough for me. I strive for efficiency, man. I'm so fucking lazy. That's what I've realized recently. Like, every time I'm at a swim meet, my coach, he's telling me, he's like saying that I need to find more effort within myself. I have to be more motivated. I'm just sitting there and I'm like, I can't find motivation, man. I'm sorry. I really just don't like this sport. I don't like sports in general. So, whenever he talks to me about something like that, I always just shrug. Every single time he asks me questions, I just shrug. He caught me once crying, and I just sat there and I shrugged at whatever he asked me. I'm a really fucking apathetic person, I swear. He's a nice guy. He's a nice guy. It's just... I just shrugged again in response to something about him. No. Let's talk about art. I've been drawing since 5th grade. So, like, I'd like to say 4 or 5 years. I've never been good at it. I've never been particularly good at it. All my friends are usually better than me at art. But I stay consistent, I guess. I've been drawing a lot more recently because I found my iPad, and it's been a lot more easy for me to do digital art, which I like a lot more than traditional. I'm just watching people leaving this swim meet, and it's really cool, actually. It's kind of soothing. I feel kind of creepy, though, about it. Like, there are birds around, it looks all foggy, even though it's fucking December, but, well... No, it makes sense if it's foggy in December. But it looks kind of like... It looks like a scene out of a movie. I don't have my glasses on, so I might want to put them on later. Or right now, just to see this in clear. Because it looks really cool. It looks like the start of a fucking post-apocalyptic society movie kind of thing. I can't see any of my fucking words, can I? Post-apocalyptic. Yeah, there it is. I can't say pomegranate as well. I have so much trouble speaking sometimes. It's so bad. 'Cause, like, my parents told me that I had speech delay. I think. No, I remember now. So, I could not speak English until I was 3. I think I was able to speak Chinese before that. I can't speak fucking shit in Chinese anymore, but I think I got taught Chinese first. So maybe that's why I struggle with speaking so much. I have, like, a natural stutter, and it's kind of hard to avoid it. I also have a natural fucking lisp a bit as well. I'm gonna blame it on learning Chinese first, but it's probably not that. Probably my fucking smooth brain syndrome. But, like, I still like a lot. It's a fucking sign of where I live. And I hate it. I just like it again. Christ. 'Cause, I mean, where I live is trendy. And not in a bad way. I'm not one of those fucking people that say that have the mentality that if something is popular then it's bad. I'm not one of those kind of people. I'm not someone that's fucking pretentious like that. Again, I said like, but I feel like again, I live in a place where there are a lot of Zoomers, and all the Zoomers come out to play wherever they go. Whenever they see another Zoomer, they're like, hey, Zoomer! And the other Zoomer is like, hey! I'm the same age as all of them, so I really shouldn't be saying that. I'm friends with a lot of people that are like that. My sister is like that. She is a fucking Zoomer in full capacity. And my other sister, my littlest sister, is starting to pick up on that and, like, act like a Zoomer. Like a Zoomer as well. And I'm saying they're like, please don't. I don't need another Zoomer in my life. Christ almighty. I like the term Zoomer a lot, though. I kind of want it to be our generation's name, you know? I see my mom walking back, so I think it's time for me to cut this right now. I'll either record more later, or I'll just re-record all of this, but anyways, this is the end of episode 1 of Doodles and Dialogue. This has been Slen. Bye.